everyone, today we're going to be taking a first look at binary sparks.
And in this game, we'll be using electricity, weather effects, and dimensional shifts to solve different puzzles.
And it looks like you play as a little robot, and you have to connect some sort of plugs to other things and get electricity going or something. I don't know. It's kind of confusing because the plugs don't really look like plugs, and the levels all kind of look completely different. They don't really seem to have any theme tying them together within themselves or together as a whole.
Yeah, the game feels really simple, like it's basically just an engine at the moment to test out the game mechanics. I feel like it needs a general theme to tie the graphics to the mechanics better a little bit, or at least to understand like what you're doing in the game. At least that's what it looks, because we've watched the trailer and we both look pretty confused at the moment.
Honestly, yeah, it's pretty confusing.
But we're actually going to give this game a shot. The
So-
menu screen looks cool.
I know, and when we were listening to the trailer and everything, I actually thought the music sounded pretty cool too.
Good morning, Bob. I hope you slept well. Let's create some spark. Use WASD to move.
Well, that's nice. Easy stuff with controls.
Mouse is a little touchy, but no big deal. I definitely don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm guessing I'm supposed to move to the red square.
Oh, have fun
Use
jumping.
space to jump.
Okay, this looks terrifying, but it doesn't look that hard.
No!
I spoke too soon. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the game definitely needs a theme. It really feels like an engine at the moment.
And no, it really, like, nothing I'm seeing ties together at all. Even just changing the color of, like, the squares to, like, black or, I don't know, metal or something would at least make it feel more like a spacey type robotic feel.
And jumping from platform to platform if you're not used to a first-person shooter game is very confusing. I think a third-person view of this game, kind of like Spyro, would be a really good touch.
I know, I'm thinking that maybe this is the idea to try to kind of give it, like, a really confusing feel. I don't know. Like, make it hard on purpose, basically. See, now I'm really confused because I see like a pinwheel and then I see like a pyramid, and I feel like you're not gonna make that. I feel like oh my gosh, she like got stuck between the two.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that thing? There's like a shadow. Is that your shadow?
I think it's my shadow. It's my
Okay.
reflection.
Okay. Okay, so obviously we have like the plug-in thing at the top, so clearly we're supposed to do that, obviously.
I feel like there should have been some new tutorial giving me what I'm supposed to do next up there.
We'll find out. Maybe it's like really obvious and we just missed it. Okay, being in like space is like terrifying, but the platform just feels so weird. If the colors were changed, if this was given a theme, I'd be so much more into it. Okay, now what are you supposed to do? Is that moving? It's moving.
It's definitely moving. It hasn't given me any in-game controls yet. Should I try jumping up the platform again?
Yeah, because I was so low last time. Sure.
I know, I feel like I'm just gonna fall to my death again.
I know, but you can try it. I mean, I don't know what else you're supposed to do. And like that thing's moving, but I don't see it doing anything. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, you made it.
Okay, well that's good.
Okay, that looks
I'm
like
not gonna get
ice.
stuck there.
That looks like ice. Oh, this is cool. See, all of it was this.
Left mouse
That would be
button
cool.
to pick up and drop items.
Hey, see, that's the plug thing, and that's the thing that doesn't really look like it should be a plug. Especially not from this angle. You getting it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I think the fire looks pretty cool. What do you think?
Definitely a third-person camera though, in my opinion.
Wait, watch out for fire.
But I want to see myself burn. Okay, I'm
We made these buttons to change the weather. Aren't they nice?
I'm having a little trouble telling what the robot lady is saying, to be honest. But our volume is turned on a little bit low, so that could just be that.
I think I was supposed to.
Oh, there it
connect
is, there it
this
is.
one. There it goes.
Okay, the chunk sounds nice, because you can't miss that. Oh, and okay, so it stopped the fire. Okay, see, that's what I was having trouble doing in the, oh, and look, that freezes the water, so now you can walk across.
I actually didn't notice it freeze, but I saw that. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, see, that's cool. I think the platform looks really cool when it's clear or when it's icy, and I think it's a really cool idea. But like the fact that the plug changes the weather, that I totally did not get in the trailer at all.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it really needs better graphics to get a really good feel of how this game can be played.
I know if there was like some way to visually show how plugging it in is gonna change the weather or like that, I feel like that would be a lot cooler. Okay, so that's like a cloud. What do you do with the cloud? Oh, go over in the dirt. Maybe you're supposed to like water it and like plant something. Yeah? No?
Maybe.
I feel like you should plant something. Maybe I just want to grow a tree in space.
Maybe we do some like magic spell.
I don't think magic spell is an option. Control Shift P, magic spell.
Do you know where your name Bob comes from? It's short for binary organized Bob.
Okay, the
We
lady
like
said something about being where to go.
abbreviations here in the ninth dimension.
I think maybe the clouds will like.
Oh my gosh, it's like raining on you. It's raining on you.
Hey,
It
you put the fire out.
worked! Okay, see, like that's really cool. I definitely think it's kind of a cool idea. Like the puzzles so far aren't too hard. Like they take a little bit of thought, but they're not really confusing, I would say. The controls are a little funky, maybe.
I'd say one of the most annoying parts right now is all the places you can fall to your death. Like I feel like at the moment you're trying to learn the game and there's too many opportunities to fall and have to like restart.
I know
before
when
you
it's
get a
like
good
not.
grasp of what
yeah.
you're doing.
Maybe there could just be like a couple safety bars, like right now, but like really basic, and then later on they can be gone. But I mean, that is kind of fun because a lot of games it is really hard to die in the beginning, so it's kind of fun that you can't. Oh my gosh, it worked! I really don't think it was gonna work. Oh, that is pretty. Okay, see, something like that should be in the trailer. Like that looks awesome.
I agree.
Like that looks really cool. If you just put that, like the fact that you run into the blocks and then they fly into the sky and then they get, I don't know what's happening, but they get that, that would be really cool. That and you put in the rain cloud on the fire, and oh, there's your other plug. Wait.
I also feel like I should be jumping farther because I mean I'm in space, right?
See, that's one of the things with the whole theme. Like, are you in space or are you just in the sky above like a planet? That's definitely kind of confusing. And like all those things floating in the sky, like it doesn't really make sense. The whole thing feels kind of confusing.
And I could easily walk off right here and like die.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell with the clear platforms.
You think I plug it in right here, do you?
No, I think you're gonna plug it into exactly what you did before. Just the red one. Yeah.
Yep, I'm lost again.
I think it's, oh man, I like the game though, overall. I mean, it's confusing, but that's kind of good. At least we kind of have an idea of what to do. Like the first plugin was obviously ridiculously easy, but that's kind of nice. Like, it makes you feel like you actually don't completely suck.
Maybe this thing will like teleport me somewhere.
Oh, it totally
I cannot
did.
believe I was right about that.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Oh, there's your plugin. Okay, this is kind of cool.
I feel like I should have still been holding it.
I know, I think so too. Like the fact that you dropped it's kind of weird.
Dude, if this was like a third person, it'd probably be a little easier.
See,
to
and
do
like
that.
those windmill things right there, those make no sense to me. Like unless something else is gonna go there later, those are really confusing.
I feel like there might be something you like bounce off of them later.
I know, but I just mean like the graphics of it don't fit at all. Like it's like seeing no Thanksgiving decorations, but yet Christmas ones out. It's confusing.
Okay, so the electricity's still there. Maybe there was something else I was supposed to do.
This kind of reminds me of that Ratchet and Clank game we played, where you had to like connect the things, then go do the other thing, then you come back and you go through the level without dying.
Yeah, you're right.
Ooh,
I kind of want to jump. I'm not
You should.
going to, but
you should. You should.
then I'll just start it.
I shouldn't go on bridges. I'd be bad for people.
Yeah.
Because there is no start over in life. You should jump. You should jump. You should jump. Ah, fine. YouTuber.
Ah, the electricity's off. See, I would have died. It would have
You
been your
could have
fault.
survived.
It would
I
have
don't
been
know.
your fault.
Technically, I didn't force you to jump. Okay, so what's this silver ball thing? Looks like a lever. Ooh, it's electricity. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't know what's with the pyramid with bird wings.
I feel like the platforms that you run over are a little oddly placed.
How
Like,
so?
Like, I'm almost wondering if maybe they should just activate when you're in the area instead of actually stepping on the button.
Maybe it's so that way they don't activate by accident. Like you have to consciously know what you're doing. Would you rather have it be like a lever or something that you pull? Where you have to like click and hold or something?
Good question.
But no good answer.
No good answer.
Hey, there's our other plug.
I mean, it's kind of a cool idea, but I feel like it's...
It's a cool idea, but the thing that was confusing for me is like the plug's right there and then the other plug's right there. Like I feel like it needs to like you find the plug and then you have to go and do like 2-3 things to like change the weather or the dimension or whatever, and then you like find the other half of the plug. It's kind of strange that you have to like.
Well, and it's really hard to figure out like what you're actually doing when you connect each plug. Like, because the graphics are really simple.
I know. I feel like right now you just are doing it. It's not like, oh, it is immediately. Here's the immediate reaction because you did it. It's kind of confusing.
And it's definitely confusing on what you're supposed to do next. Like, I don't actually feel like I'm being challenged, I would say. I definitely feel like I'm not doing it right. But I feel like there's not like a challenge I'm trying to think through right now.
Do you feel like you're like hitting challenges and you're like overcoming them and it's like you're like getting farther in the level? Or is it just like you're kind of lost the whole time?
I feel like most of the challenges is that I'm just lost and confused.
And like there's only one option so you get lucky?
But not like I'm doing a math problem. And like having to work through it and try to figure out what I'm supposed to do to get something to work.
So maybe a little bit more...
Kind of like a hide and seek game.
I almost feel like there should be more options to kind of like mess with you. Like so you're not quite sure what you should do.
And I'm really not sure what the ball and the electricity that I just activated did at all. Because it only activated for a minute and then it shut off.
I know,
So I guess
the
that would be
floating...
one challenge that I'm trying to work through right now.
And the floating cubes are really confusing. Like maybe they have something to do with something? I don't know. Like we did knock a bunch of them into floating orbit.
It's also confusing on what I can actually pick up and what I can't pick up.
I personally am not that crazy about how the floor keeps changing from like solid to clear. I feel like it should have a reason. Like when the water turned to ice and it was clear, that made sense. But the rest of the time it's kind of confusing. Like why would it be one way and why would it be another way? And that looks like it should do something, but I don't know.
It looks like a switch.
I know, it looks like it should do something. That's just really confusing. And
Can I unplug this?
I don't think so. Hey, you did 3 of 3. Maybe you're supposed to go to like back to the start, or like there was one trailer where it showed you like kind of taking off in a rocket ship. Maybe you're supposed to like find like a platform to take off, and that's going to take you to like the next demo that's not out yet,
Yeah, let's try that.
or the next level. I don't know. I would just kind of explore because I think we've plugged the 3 in that we're supposed to. Like, did we go up there? Yeah, we went up there.
Yeah, that's where we teleported.
Gotcha.
There wasn't anything else to do up there, was there?
I don't know. How about we just kind of explore and see if we can figure out where we're supposed to go?
Hey, I don't think, like, see that dirt
Oh,
area over
yeah,
there? It's like
go over there.
glowing now.
Go over there. I don't think we've been there yet. See, like, these, like, things we're walking through are cool and all, but they just don't make any sense.
Hey, there's the sparks, binary sparks, right?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so called
Take
it.
off in the spaceship.
So, I mean, it's a little confusing. Not too bad. Would you keep playing it?
To be honest, honestly, I probably wouldn't play too much past this point. I'm definitely curious to see what the next level is. But
I feel like I'd be a little too lost. Like, I wouldn't really feel like I figured it out and conquered it. I'd kind of just feel like I'm floating in space. And I got lucky.
I mean, like, now we know what the idea of the game is. We're trying to get all 4 plugs plugged in, and then we go back and we launch off in the spaceship. So at least now we know what we're supposed to do.
And it does look like there was kind of a theme to the first level. Like, it was a lot more silver and a lot more, like, icy. And this one looks like fiery and red. There's your platforms. But then those platforms aren't orange, too, so it's kind of confusing. Like, I feel like you'd almost want to pick, like, orange and red or orange and black and then just have everything be those colors pretty much, except for, like, specific panels and specific aspects of it. So it's kind of confusing that those are blue and this is orange.
But I mean, now that I've actually played through the game, like, I know what some of these do. Like this, I can get through fire with.
Is that water or ice? It looks like water.
I think it's still water.
Hey, turn to the right. Or left. Right. I thought I saw, right, like down there. No, never mind, you can't get there. I thought you might be able to get there from the other platform, but I don't think you can. So you're gonna just
Might
run.
as
You're
well
gonna go
see
for
what
it.
it'll do.
You think you're gonna
I
die?
did.
Oh, that was terrifying. Okay, I give the developer props because I'm literally like have like my heart in my throat a little bit this whole time because falling through space is terrifying, and the idea that you can't tell if it's water or ice and you kind of just like jump to your death, that is terrifying. And these platforms, like I'm literally kind of scared this whole game. So I mean that's kind of cool. I personally hate games like this, and I don't play them because they scare me.
Maybe it's like liquid ice. Very nice. I love
What do you mean freeze it? It's snow! That was kind of cool. Kind of confusing though because last time it was rain. But I feel like if you made the graphic any more obvious, it would be like really obvious that it's snow. Maybe it could just be a entirely different item altogether and you're like, you find it and it's new and you're like, oh, what's this do? And you have to figure it out.
it. So it looks like these will teleport me to different areas. I'll go with the blue first.
The blue pill will take you. I don't remember if it takes you down the rabbit hole or not.
Eh.
Oh!
Whoa, I just realized I almost died.
Okay, this is kind of cool because it's like reverse lava. It's like the planks you're on are like not the lava, and then the other thing is.
Okay, so I know I'm not supposed to, but I kind of want to try connecting a red. Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought all hell was gonna break loose.
I seriously think it should like electrocute you, and you should like zap to your death, because that's what would really happen, and I feel like people need to know this.
Gee, thanks for that.
Well, plus it would be kind of funny. I don't know. I just think like the whole like maybe the whole screen could just like erupt in sparks. And you're just dead. I almost feel like that water should have melted by now too. Like it's warm enough to keep it water, but it's cold enough to keep it ice. It's kind of confusing.
Hey, but at least I know not to like run out of the teleporter.
Yeah, good to know. Hey, there's like a blue thing right there. You can try stepping on it. It might do something.
Yeah, I feel like part of the game is, I guess, searching for these little blue squares to press, but you don't really know what they do.
It's kind of, yeah, they're not very loud, and it's kind of confusing when you press on them what they do. Like, normally, like, in a, like, obviously, like, a game that has hundreds of people working on it, there'd be, like, a full cutscene, which is really annoying. So it's kind of nice that there's not that.
Yeah, like in Zelda, when you, like, step on a switch, and then you, like, see...
Like, 10 other things happen.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. See, yeah, that's the type of thing I hate, where it's like, oh, here's a switch, and it connected this, which connected this, which connected this. Oh, guess what? You can't skip this. And it connected this, and it connected this. That I hate. So it's kind of cool. I mean, I obviously don't really want that, but I think it is kind of missing, like, something to kind of show you what the switch you just pressed on did. But hey, we are figuring it out, so maybe it is just okay to be kind of ambiguous.
It's always
I
a
definitely
nice
feel like
day
too
in
much of the game at
space.
the moment is jumping up platforms.
Hey, there's the... And the other thing that's kind of confusing for me is... Wait, go around. Your switch is right there.
I wonder if
That's
they're,
what's kind of confusing for me, is there's some that are like right by the plugs and you don't have to look for them, and then there's other ones you have to like search a lot for, and generally in games it's like one or the other. They're always right by there and you just, you know, plug and play, or you have to like go through a whole bunch of work to get it every single time.
I might as well go back and plug the blue switch in before I go any further.
The game's definitely a lot easier on the second level.
Yeah, mostly just because you know what you're doing. I feel like it definitely needs a little bit more of a tutorial to get people past the first level. And maybe...
Honestly, if it just had better graphics that like you could make sense, like, oh, I'm connecting an electrical switch and it shoots electricity through a wire, like I can visually see that. Honestly, if it just had that, I feel like it would be a lot easier to like kind of mentally connect the dots.
If you could show in the trailer a little bit more of like what your game is. Maybe instead of actually making a trailer, do like a general gameplay trailer instead of like
And
a
I would
cinematic
almost
trailer.
like downplay the connecting the plugs part, because that's honestly not one of the cooler parts. The teleport is cool, the weather effects are cool, like that is all neat. The plug, not like, I mean, it's a good idea, it's a cool idea, it's really an important part of the game, but as far as when you're watching a trailer, it's not really like something that you're going to take away and be like, oh wow, that's amazing. Oh no. See, why do, okay, here's the other problem. Why are we falling and those logs are floating? That doesn't make sense.
On the bright side, I don't have to do all the switches again. Yeah, you got a point about that. Like, I feel like if I was in this environment, I would have a jetpack or something.
I know, or like you would just like kind of suspend like a good like 30 feet below the platform and just kind of lay there like the logs and those other cubes are doing and everything. It's kind of confusing. There's like gravity only for robots. This is a horrible world to be in, and I'm pretty sure I would move. Or build my robot like not out of robot parts. I don't know. See? Floating cube. blend mod. Maybe they're powered by invisible jetpacks we can't see.
Let's see if I can not die this time. Okay, when you're like trying to not die, it feels so much easier to actually die.
See, and those are like Christmas trees. Like the visuals are definitely a little weird. Now we got moving platforms.
Okay, I'm bad at this in any game.
I know the controls are definitely really creepy because it's like you don't know if you're gonna die or not. Every second's different.
So was the other one blue? Like, did the other one have blue arrows, and that's why I was able to put out the fire? And this one has.
Oh, you mean to freeze the water?
Yeah.
Maybe. So maybe this one's like rain and it's red. I guess that could be. Well, this is really ambiguous. I don't know, but go stand by it.
Yeah, it feels like a lot of what this game is right now is
I
figuring
feel
out what these
like
things are.
it duplicates it. Okay, do you see the way, like the platforms at times? Like, look, okay, stop right here. Look, see how it goes like down on the sides? Doesn't it look like it should be like a staircase going down?
Yeah.
Or
dude,
like a
it's-
level below this one, like reflecting, and you can kind of see the staircase through this one.
It definitely gives that illusion.
Oh, there's the fire, so that's why you need two of them.
So if I would have actually went over to here now and put the fire out, it would have probably.
Remember
lost
that a
the
cloud box is destroyed once it is placed in a fire.
Yeah, 'cause you
Here
wouldn't have been
need
able
two
to.
cloud boxes.
I think fire looks pretty cool.
I feel like I should be activating it to like release the fire. Like, how does it know when to
Yeah.
activate?
That's kind of what I was wondering. I thought you must have been pressing something because that was kind of confusing. Like you just have to walk really dangerously close to fire and hold it, and it like magically works.
I'm kind of wondering what would have happened if I wouldn't have put the fire out, or if I wouldn't have duplicated this before I put the fire out. Because like, would the game have reset, or would I just been like wandering around forever trying to figure out what I was supposed to do?
Now that would be a cruel, cruel trick, wouldn't it? Just make you wander around forever. I'm pretty sure I've played a game like that at some point. Where like you mess up, but they don't tell you mess up.
Maybe the fire like burns through the box and then it activates rain.
It's kind of, and it looks like you're really close to it.
I feel like I have Nami's power from One Piece.
You basically do.
Okay, so here's my fourth plug. That's my first plug in.
I see, like the two. Everything
I was
just looks
expecting
so
this to
weird.
be fire.
Oh, here we go. Look. Is it fog? Oh, it's ice.
We'll duplicate it. And then deactivate.
Walk close to the lasers, kids. That looks safe.
So when I find the next plug, that's my spaceship.
Yep. Wait, I think I may have seen it. It's over there, I think. Look right in front of you.
Hey, there it
Just jump. You got this.
is. I feel like the laser should have done something.
I know, and those boxes don't really look like they. I guess they're just holding it. I don't know. I think you are done with them.
Can I still pick them up maybe?
But what? But why is it making like that sound? Like, I think they're supposed to be there.
Yeah. Maybe it's saying, no, 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 no.
No, you're wrong. Okay, and then the platform changes to like wood again, which is kind of strange. But it could work if there was a theme. It kind of feels like almost like a new, like a modern space theme meets like Star Trek. I don't know. And then that's confusing.
I feel like I should have like opened this more.
Wait, it just was like that.
Did I shrink?
Oh, you shrank. That is cool.
I definitely felt like a wild guess whether or not I shrunk or not though.
Okay, no jump.
Okay, it's easier said than done.
This looks terrifying. How'd you make it? Oh, you're big now, I think. Nope.
Oh, I got it. I can reach out far.
It looks like you're dropping the plug. The graphics on grabbing the plug and carrying it need a little help. But I mean, they're not too bad most of the time. It's usually just like in that spot, and it keeps turning right there.
True.
It's really just this one though. The other ones seem to be working okay.
Yeah.
Definitely a little jumpy. Wait, great. There's right
And that's why I bring you
there. See, where would you be without me? Okay, so now the sparks are connected. We can fly off to our next destination. Okay, so that was a lot easier. Like after playing the first one, it was like a good level. I'm not quite sure it has like a very. It's like super addictive yet. Like you'd really, really want to play the next level and keep playing it for hours. And I'm not
Yeah.
really sure what the lasers did down there either.
Definitely a cool puzzle game, though. I mean, you might as well look at. I'd say the atmospheric graphics are shining the most.
Definitely.
As like everything else seems really simple. Definitely.
Don't
like
walk in the
Legend.
laser.
I would walk in the laser.
I think it definitely needs to like.
Nothing.
I thought that was.
I should have died. I'm a metal robot, right?
Okay, I think honestly, if like how the platform's like red right now, and like the sand is like tannish, greenish colored, like it doesn't match. I think it just needs to match a little bit better, and the whole game would feel a whole lot better. At least for me, I care a lot about color. The music kind of changed.
Yeah, it did. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do at this point. But do you want to call this good?
I think I'm gonna call this good. I think honestly, if I had played the game, I would probably stop playing right now. Like I said, it's not quite addictive yet. I really like the idea though. I think it's kind of cool. I think the trailer could definitely show a lot more of what the game's about.
I know, I feel like it's definitely missing something to like pull me into it a little bit more. And maybe I feel like one of the problems is I feel a little bit confused the entire time while I'm playing it. And I normally don't like that feeling in games. It's like when you're lost in a level and you just don't know what to do next. And
I don't think you ever get to that point where you're like confident that you know what to do, or you feel like you accomplished something, like you beat that level.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
I mean, I think it's kind of cool. I think honestly, personally for me too, like the graphics not having like a total atmosphere and stuff kind of makes me feel a little lost too.
That kind of looks like a spaceship crashed into the ground.
See, it does, but then there's like a tree below it that doesn't look like a tree.
Yeah. Alright, well thanks for watching, guys. If you would like us to review your game, please submit it to Kaitis.com and put it in the demo section. And we will do a review on your game as well. And probably get lost and confused, just like this one.
But we enjoyed playing it, so hope you enjoyed watching it. Thanks.